Hello everybody, welcome back to another Franck vlog. I am going to quickly sneak this in because we didn't really have time to start the vlog. We just walked straight up to get Aff, and then it's just all eyes on Aff, understandably. We can't stand there and do an intro when we're trying to train Aff, I guess. So I'm just coming to get some hay for her, see if we can get her to eat in her paddock. Hello, gorgeous boy. So I just thought to give you a bit of background. It's been 2 weeks since Franck came. With a misorganised hand, did a hay net. It's actually for Olaf at lunchtime, but I can make you another one in a couple of hours. It's been a couple of weeks since Franck last came, and the day that he came, I then brought Affie out separately to bear, and she lost her head, got loose, ran all the way back through the fields to back to bear. So I then did it again, and she was okay, but she just ran around her field lots and lots and lots. And yeah, just wasn't great. She wasn't really getting much better. She wasn't getting any worse, but she wasn't getting much better. I then had to go away for a week to Hoy's, and James was left with both girls, because at this time I didn't have Sid and I didn't have Olaf, and I thought it was a little bit unfair to make James leave them separately when they can be a bit silly, and it's just so much easier to do them together. So they've then been together ever since. Hence why, kind of back to square one. I'd just like to very quickly interject this video to tell you about Reolink, who are very kindly sponsoring this video for us today. And Reolink have been a huge lover of mine for years and years and years, as you'd know, on the channel. However, since coming home and since having Affie, doing all of this groundwork and getting her in here, obviously tensions are quite high. I've got a bear out in the field not too happy. I've got obviously Olaf out in the field as well. I've got Affie in here. My eyes cannot be everywhere at once. And because I have got cameras pretty much everywhere, while Franck is dealing with Affie, I obviously want to be here to watch it, to film it for you guys, but also to watch it myself so I can then recreate it. I can't be up in the top field checking that the horses are okay, or up in Olaf's field checking that he's okay. So I can either look on the camera up here, which I've got the Reolink Go PT Ultra, which are the 4G cameras, and then it's got a little solar panel out here, which I will show you. Here you are. I then have this camera here, which is actually a Wi-Fi camera, because the other day I realised that Wi-Fi comes out to the stables, which don't know why I hadn't figured that out before, but I hadn't. And then I have the same camera, which is the Atlas PT Ultra, which is also a Wi-Fi camera here, stalking on little Olaf. So I can basically be everywhere at once. Honestly, just would not be without the Reolinks now that I've got them, knowing that I've got peace of mind, when you wake up in the middle of the night and it's chucking it down, just being able to quickly check that the horses in the stables are okay, and the horses out in the field are okay, and everyone's got their heads down and they're carrying on eating and things and having a little sleep. And without having to come out and get soaking wet. So they are just incredible, and they kind of have everything for everyone's needs. So obviously the Wi-Fi cameras that I'm using here, I've got the sim cameras in the stables, and it means that, yes, I can keep an eye on them wherever they are, but also wherever I am when I'm going away and things, I can still keep a little eye on them in the middle of the night, check that they're all okay and they've got hay and things. So if you would like to use my discount code, you can use No Horse Hand, which will get you a small discount over on the website. Link will all be in the description.
Come on, Danny. I'll let you go.
Good girl.
girl.
I'm just going to stay here, guys, and keep an eye on Ted, so you can still kind of see. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to hear him. But it's so much better than last time already. So much better. So, in fact, I'm not going to talk in case you can hear him. Right, guys, Teddy seems to have calmed down. She's got her head down, eating. So let's go down and have a little look.
Good girl. Voilà, bien. Voilà. Voilà, good girl. Beautiful. Concentrate. Voilà, thank you. Good girl. There you go. Bien, good girl. So as much as she started a little bit worse than last time, yeah, she's come back to the present much quicker.
Much quicker, yeah.
Much quicker.
Yeah.
So as she was going round and round, yeah, again, trying to control that, you gotta try and time it right, okay? Because while she goes round, yeah, while the mind is completely gone, yeah, if I try and interfere with that, likelihood I'll make it worse because I'll get in the way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, if I actually wait, yeah, eventually, and usually it doesn't take long eventually, but it's very, very quick, yeah, you get a quick glance from her as she's going around, and that's your cue.
Okay.
That's the time, if you can catch it, to say, yeah, okay, now I'm taking charge of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I start to lead, yeah. So sure, she didn't lead, she didn't let me lead her straight away, but because she clocked me, so then I could carry on walking in that direction until she did exactly this. Yeah, so as she's going round, yeah, oh, she looks at me, bam,
Okay, yeah.
and I lead, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I wanted her to do is to work it out, yeah. The choice is, in effect, yeah, keep on going round and round, completely ignoring me and being on her own, or actually turn around to me and say, okay, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is basically what I was waiting for, yeah. But which means that like this, yeah, again, it's not an exact science here, just like anything with horses, yeah, is that at least then she's got something to focus on, to give her guidance. Voila. And now, yeah, she'd be less likely to actually lose her mind again.
Yeah.
Or not as bad anyway.
Yeah, not extreme.
Not as bad. Yeah, so that again, she learned that. See, up and I lead. Thank you. She learned that actually I'm always here.
Yeah.
The person is always here when she needs. Yeah. Oh, that good girl. Good. So now, yeah, again, now she knows it's in her best interest. Yeah, her best choice is to stick with me now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that good girl. Good girl. Oh, beautiful. So again, yeah, in effect, yeah, by me doing less, yeah, rather than trying to take charge of everything, and by doing less, yeah, it gives the time to actually work out her options.
Yeah.
Yeah, where if I straight away I start to try and control the direction, control everything, yeah, then if it is too much information that's going to come through, and the mind isn't settled enough to take on that information,
Yeah.
yeah, so then it becomes just a big noise all the time.
Yeah.
Big noise. Yeah, so I'd rather wait, and again, I might not wait and wait and wait, there's a time limit to it, yeah, but I'd rather wait a little bit and give her the chance to actually process and try and sort herself out, yeah, because that will stick.
Yeah.
That will stick. Well, if it's me doing it for her, it might not stick.
Yes.
I might gonna have to do it again and again and again. Yeah?
Yeah.
And again, I don't want to create a conflict where then she feels like she hasn't got the choice but do what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that good girl.
Good girl.
Beautiful. Now, what would be interesting now, if we can use that paddock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
To see when I let her loose,
What she does.
see what she's gonna do.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Please excuse the mess of the paddock, guys. It's still the morning and I have not prepared.
Because now that the mind has settled again,
Good girl.
so but this time in here, yeah, if she wants to, I am gonna let her eat.
Okay.
Because really that's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want her to be able to stay on her own and being happy and eating. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, that good girl. So now what you're going to see, usually, more often than not, when horses are like that, they start to move around in a pattern.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and you see that she's going to start to develop a pattern. Yeah. Alright, she comes in the corner. Up, she comes back round.
Steady.
So I'm going to try and work out the pattern. Back in the corner, come back round. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh God.
careful, darling. So I'm going to try and break that pattern. Yeah.
Okay.
Now the main thing is that she goes in that corner.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to move her along from there. Voila. And now I'm going to break the pattern. Thank you. Yeah, but you see how she always goes the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So up, I break the pattern again. Bam.
God, in the field, Affie. Careful there, it's slippy. Steady.
Oh, no, good girl. Yeah, so we broke that pattern.
Good girl.
Voila. So now we're starting to be more interested.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl.
Good.
Voila. Very nice. Yeah, so you see she's still looking in that corner.
Yeah.
Voila, good girl. Very nice. Good girl. Yeah, starting to chew a little bit, yeah. Moist the mouth again. Good girl. Yeah, and now she worked out, she can actually see him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Good girl. So you can see at the one, she's not quite sure what she's supposed to do, yeah?
Yeah.
But again, we're in here, so it's like she's kind of like, questioning a little bit what I'm supposed to do, stay with you, what do I do, do I eat, yeah? But that's fine, as long as she's quiet, that's the main thing. Yes, you good girl. Now, in all fairness, there's not much to eat in
No,
here,
there's not much to eat in here.
but it's okay. Good girl. And this is the thing when it's things like this, yeah, horses always go in a pattern.
Okay.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that for them is comfort. So really, it's the simplest thing to do rather than trying to control. We just change the pattern. Yeah, we just break that pattern. We break it up. So it might take a few goes, but then eventually the horse changes the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, which inevitably changing the soul process.
Okay, yeah, and just makes her like think a second.
And that's
Okay.
it. That's it. Beautiful girl, huh? Yes. Beautiful girl. It's good, this.
Really good, yeah.
Yeah. So now what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to step out and we see what she does.
Okay.
If I need to, I'll step back in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But just to see now what she's going to do. So let's see if she's going to start that pattern again. calmer. Huh?
Yeah, so much calmer.
It's not great, not 100%, but it's possible to put a bit of hay out here.
Yeah.
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 Very, very specific. Yeah, and it is comfort. Yeah, horses. As soon as they feel anxious, a lot of the time they want to eat. They want, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that releases all the happy hormones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All the
okay, yeah.
soothing hormones, and yeah, through chewing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why. Yeah. So while they eat, then they can soothe themselves. Yeah. So that's why so it's so important, not just for the digestive system, but even just for the mind, that horses always
Have access to food,
access
yeah.
to food. Yeah. So sure, yeah, there's the digestive aspect, yeah, where horses grazing about 20 hours a day. Yeah. So which only leaves 4 hours of not eating. So sure, they don't graze for 20 hours and stop for 4 hours. Yeah. They go.
Yeah.
But you see how she comes back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, comfort.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So for her, yeah, just like all of them, like so, it's very important because at least are they getting that fiber in their stomach. So you know,
Yeah.
all round is just the best thing that they can be doing
Yeah.
is eating. So again, yeah, I've seen a lot of the time, yeah, in those situations, yeah, where then the person kind of puts the head of food where the horse go and stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, put it somewhere else.
Yeah, you want her to walk away from that
That's
area,
it.
yeah.
That's it. Oh, when she comes back to it.
Go.
Oh, that's good. See, it's interesting because you see they both stay in
Yeah.
a place where they can still see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as long as they can see each other, yeah, then that will often be enough
Yeah.
to soothe. Yeah. So then for her, yeah, again for horses like this, like in stables and places like this, yeah, sometimes a mirror works really, really well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because the horses don't know it's themselves that they're looking at, yeah. So it gives them the impression of a companion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes mirrors can work wonders.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But sometimes, yeah, it's something worth trying.
Okay, yeah.
I had a client who had a problem with a horse traveling, and that's what we did, and it just changed everything. It just changed everything just because the horse could see, and
Yeah.
there's a horse next to him, and he
Yeah.
was like, okay, I'm happy with this. That's good. She's chewing.
Yeah, good girl.
Yeah.
And coming back.
You see how she's calming down, yeah, more and more.
Yeah.
Now she comes back to it, quieter. Yeah, she's actually walking to it rather than. Yeah, now she's gonna start eating more for eating rather than comfort eating.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. That's good. for sure she still walk a lot, but in the same time, in a way, it's not a bad thing.
No, yeah, as long as she's not running around, yeah.
That's it. Because that's always the downside of keeping horses the way we do, is that more often than not, they're not getting enough movement.
Yeah,
So the fact that she'll move around, as long as she's not moving around stressed,
yeah,
yeah, but she feels the need to move around, that's fine, move around.
yeah.
Yeah, oh, now she'll come back to it. Oh, no. We're stepping away, yeah, just to make sure that she's not staying calm just because we're standing just by the paddock, where she can obviously see us. So now we're moving away. That's good. That's really good, this.
So good.
So see if she sorts herself out. That's not too bad. There's a noise,
Yeah.
yeah, so like conker falling, yeah. She hears it, yeah.
Mhm.
What's good, it takes her attention,
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes her look over there, yeah.
That's it. So that changes the whole process every single time. So it is a way. It is another way of doing it. Yeah. So again, the horse runs around in a pattern. Yeah. So like what I did, I just blocked it to change the pattern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this sometimes always doesn't necessarily work, and the horse just forms another pattern each
Yeah.
time. Yeah. So now what I start doing is again, so with my whip, yeah, I'll just crack it just to make a noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, which inevitably, because the horse will be in a state of high energy anyway, so that's going to startle the horse,
Yeah.
but automatically it's going to change the thought process,
Yes.
even if it's for a second or two,
Yeah.
but it changes the thought process. Yeah, and then I repeat it. Yeah, so as soon as the horse starts running again and doing that pattern, and again, sharp noise, the horse will stop, get startled, stop, change the thought process. And I repeat it. Yeah, and more often than not, then what we see is that because the horse get taken out of that thought process system, then the horse suddenly come and stand in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the best thing to do in that case is to stop.
Yeah.
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 So again, it doesn't work all the time. Yeah, because like I said earlier, nothing is an exact science with horses. But those are the things that you can do to try and get the horse to come back to reality, in effect, to come back in the present.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than being right over there to bring the horse back here. So
Yeah.
it's the mind again. Yeah. So, and again, there's no point in putting a lunge on or trying to, because then we're just going to make it work. Because just like earlier I was saying, now we're just getting away.
Yeah.
You just get in the way. And then all the horse is trying to do is get out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least like this, that I'm not touching the horse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then it's for her to sort herself out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, rather than me micromanaging her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then she finds her own ways.
Of like soothing
To-
herself.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. And then she'll look for it, and then she'll look
Yeah.
at doing it herself. But yeah, you see now how she's so sure she's standing over there, but hey, after that it's her prerogatives.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least she's quiet. She's quiet. See, she even put her on her back foot up for a few seconds, so she's relaxing a little bit.
Yeah. So guys, we've just had a little chat about what we should do with Affie going forward, and the Olaf is going to be in overnight from Thursday. So he said to bring her into here for a couple of hours every day, but I won't do that because obviously Olaf will be in here as well. So I obviously can do that, but she'll then have a friend in here, so it kind of defeats the whole object. So he said just do it for a purpose, like you bring her in to feed her. So what we're going to do is take her into the stable now, because she's never actually properly met Olaf. And then what I'm going to do once Olaf comes in overnight is Affie comes into her stable to have some food, she then comes into this field, and I then get Bear in, is the plan.
But yeah, you can feel it, just suddenly that energy just goes, just down completely. But there you go. Oh, see, she's not stopping at the door no more. So this time, yeah, if we're gonna come around here again, yeah, I'm gonna try and again break that pattern a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
She comes, she she goes round, come back and it goes round, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Right, and we are off back out to the field. Oh my god, it's raining. Good boy, Oli. Hello guys, sorry, I thought we could end the vlog inside because it is rainy and horrible and disgusting out there. So Frank has gone, as you saw. He made a lot of progress with Aff, a lot of progress. The fact that she was happy in that field on her own, I know obviously she could see there, but still, there's no way she'd have been like that in the last few weeks. The fact that she came in the stable, as you saw, it's a attachment to bear thing, because obviously Olaf was there and she still wasn't particularly happy. I do think she gets attached to horses, so I do think that if we just took Bear away, she would just get attached to Olaf, and then we'd have the same issue with Olaf, which wouldn't be great. So he is coming back next week, and the kind of new plan going forward is that at least every other day, ideally every day, if I can find the time, go and get her in, feed her in the stable, and then juggle everybody about and sort everybody where they're supposed to be, bring Olaf in overnight. But just getting her, eating her food on her own in the stable is like the next step. I'm just going to order a mirror from online, and yeah, he's going to come back out next Tuesday just to see if we can work on, because he said the issue is with these sort of horses is leaving them at home. Like if you take them away from the horse, you can work with them and you can calm them down, but taking a horse away from them and leaving them, that's where like the issues are. So he was like, I don't think he really expected her to be how she was in the stable. Like she wasn't even bad today. Like usually she'll rear up, as you heard in the story, in the vlog. So we're going to take Olaf away and work on her in the stable and just see. Obviously it's quite dangerous to leave her, like just to ignore her in the stable. She could obviously come over the stable door, she could hurt herself. We want to get her to the position where she's comfortable and she's happy to eat when I take Olaf away riding and schooling and things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will obviously bring you along to the next one. I also think I'm going to do a little, like doing my homework and try and vlog that, because I think it's very different seeing me handle her to seeing Frank handle her, because obviously Frank knows exactly what he's doing. Like the way, you know, when he said that when she's getting all like high anxiety and spinning around you, you just need to watch that split second when she looks at you, and that's when you'd be like, right, come on, let's go, I'm leading you now. And I was watching him from afar, and I did not see Affie look at him once, because it was such a like split second, and he's just so quick at seeing things and reacting and knowing, okay, let's not react now, let's react now, like how to react as well. Like some horses need you to react in certain ways, and he's just very, very good at that. So I think it'd be really interesting for you guys to see me do it when I've got to keep my anxieties and because she does, legs go everywhere. Like the amount of times that horse has caught me with her legs. And so to keep my anxieties down and not to get stressed that she's going to do something will obviously help her, but also to try and see me process how I should handle different situations, because obviously she's not going to throw at me exactly what she threw at Frank. It's not going to be that exact pattern, and so I can't just copy exactly what he did, because that won't work. It'll only work with what she did, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're just gonna see, and I think it'd be really interesting for you to see, and also for me to see, like, as the weeks go on, or as the week goes on, how much more settled she gets. Because like tomorrow when I bring her in, or even tonight possibly I could bring her in, I don't know how late I'm gonna get back, but tomorrow, good girl, when I bring her in, she will be very like high anxiety because she's in on her own. So to then see that progress and see her get better will be, I think, will be really interesting for me and for you guys, and probably for Frank, to see if I'm doing my homework properly. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.